If you're watching this, the plastic ends of your door actuator cables have broken off and you are left with a fully functional cable and want a cheap fix and don't want to pay for $80 plus for a new assembly. If you are handy enough to get the cables out of the door, you are handy enough for this cheap and easy fix. You'll need a 1.5 inch metal tube with a 1/4 inch diameter inside. It should just fit over the ball on the end. I don't recommend anything soft like aluminum. I use brass pipe fittings, small pipe clamp, 24 gauge copper wire, a Dremel tool with a cutoff tool, a thick wire style hacksaw blade, or I doubled 2 cutoff blades. About 2 millimeters from one end, using the hacksaw blade or the double up cutoff blade, I started a groove. Don't make this too deep. If you make it too deep, it won't work. Then, using the Dremel tool, cut one long line out of the tube. On the other end, cut 3 to 4 cuts 1/2 to 3/4 of the way down the tube. You're going to create a compression fitting. We'll use the ridges molded into the cable tube to help make our repair extra strong. Wrap a length of copper wire around the end. I did it twice here. Carefully push the tube over the end and clamp tightly in a vise. Keeping it tight in the vise, attach the pipe clamp and tighten it as tight as you can. Test it. You can pull on it pretty hard. You might need to make your groove a little deeper to make sure it fits into the groove on the latch assembly, but don't make it too small. You just want it to fit. Once you test it on your assembly, I used a little brush on electrical tape to keep it from vibrating out of the assembly when I'm driving down the road. Here's what the final product looked like. It cost about $3.50 per end and about 15 minutes per end to make. That does not include taking it out of the van. That's the hard part for sure.